So we get this going in a minute here. Let me see here. Let's put this up right where I can talk to you motherfuckers. There you go. Put it over here. Anyways, I'll hold it for my. So the other day, I went live on here. So people were arguing the facts because I talked a little bit about what's been going on with me for the last 2 to 3 years with this community stalking, gang stalking bullshit. Well, I'm not gonna lay it all on you guys at once because you almost have to live this to actually know what I'm talking about. So there is tactics that they're really. I used to be narcissistic as a motherfucker. Everybody knows that. These motherfuckers are narcissistic motherfuckers. Literally, their goal is to either get you locked up in a mental institution, put you back in jail, or you're going to commit suicide or kill yourself. These motherfuckers do not want you in society. They'll do anything. And I have got a lot of the tactics that they use written down here so I can show you guys. Now, thank God to this in Ohio just a couple weeks ago. Sound campaign. Anyways, a couple weeks ago, a guy has sued over 40 people so far. And they had cops on video doing it, ambulances. Because you got to know, like, during the COVID, anytime, like, even these cops and these ambulances are in on this shit because... And when I used to show videos in that shit, people used to laugh on that shit. But now thousands of people are coming forward and exposing this shit. I'm going to be one of the motherfuckers to fight. I ain't scared. I'm fighting to my death. I'm going to stick up for people. You know how many people are in mental institutions because they can't fight back because they look crazy and these people were stalking them for years? Now, you guys, I'm going to give it a little bit at a time because there's a lot. I know a lot of knowledge on this shit, okay? I lived it. I was homeless for a year in this shit. Living this shit, getting stalked daily. Like, everywhere I went, I was stalked. I was getting fucked with, like, sleep deprivation. You name it. I'm going to start busting these tactics on you guys and kind of letting you guys know what this shit's about. It was actually a program that was designed in 2007 by the federal government. The military formed this program for terrorists. Well, you know, during the COVID and shit, there ain't terrorists out here right now. There's not a lot of fucking shit going on. So they got to spend that same money they make every year. If they don't spend that money, then they don't get the grants. So a lot of these cops and these ambulances and all these people that are federally, you know, ran, they have to make up for that money too. So they do this shit too. They're just told to go fucking do these sound campaigns. And the whole goal, like a lot of this shit, even with the cops and the ambulances and shit, is to get your mind to thinking. You always want to keep that subconscious mind like, oh, well, if I do this, you hear the ambulance. You know, if I do this, I'm gonna die. Or, you know, they want you to constantly be on a fight or flight. Oh, my bad. That wind picked up pretty hard. They want you on a fight or flight mode. Basically, you never can settle down. They want you like almost like a fucking meth head paranoid motherfucker. You know, and a lot of what they do is they make you so you look mentally ill, so that when you go and tell people about this, people think you're crazy, you're on drugs. I mean, let me break this shit down to you guys. This is part one, okay? Because I'm not gonna get into all the sex beta kitten shit that I went through and the fucking. Dude, I could go on and on. There's a lot of shit to this little puzzle. This is the beginning. This is going to get you guys knowledgeable. If anybody would like to look up any of this shit online, look up gang stalking, look up Ohio gang stalker. This guy sued 40 people, put them behind bars. Like, once you can prove these motherfuckers are doing this, like, I literally have fucking chips full of these motherfuckers stalking me daily. All night, all day. I mean, to the point where it's crazy, dude. And if you go at them and hurt these motherfuckers, they're just gonna get you locked up. That's their point. Their point is to either kill you or you kill yourself. You're gonna look so crazy that they're gonna put you in a mental institution, or you're just gonna fucking. It's insane. But anyways, look at here's a quick definition. Now, this is what gang stalkers are formed to do. They're narcissistic people to the community, and they rely on designed to mimic mental health issues. Basically is when you go to report this shit to people, oh, I'm being gang stalked, I'm being fucked with, and they're gonna look at you all crazy like, see that car over there parked over there, that's a gang stalker. To a normal person, that just looks like a car, dude, you know? They don't know the shit. You have to literally live this shit almost. Like, this is why so many people are locked up in mental institutions and not being able to defend for themselves, because they look crazy. But really, thanks to these thousands of people all over the internet. If you look up gang stalking, all the shit, there's thousands of videos coming up. People are getting sued now. They actually are starting to record this shit. There's proof that this shit is happening. And there needs to be people like me that stand up for motherfuckers, dude, because I will not let a motherfucker take me down. Because a lot of these people like to kill genes, okay? I was not very narcissistic at one time. And I still probably am, you know? I'm a little narcissistic, but I'm working on that. But literally, I was going through counseling for the first year, okay? When this shit, I started noticing this stuff. And this guy hit me up, and he was like, how you like them cars and them trucks following you? And I started watching. I started noticing everywhere I went, there was like 10, 15 cars, these like trucks and shit. And they're following me everywhere I go. And like anytime, fucking with me, dude. And it started making me paranoid, because at first I didn't know it was called gang stalking. I didn't know that it was community stalking or community mobbing. And like, let me get through these campaigns, and I can tell you how this all forms. Like, so what they do to get the community involved is called a smudge campaign. And what they do is they tell like the community the worst possible lie about you. They'll say, well, this dude's we're currently under investigation for this dude. He's under investigation for child pornography. Or they'll say something really fucked up like that, right? So now it's got the community wanting to get in with them to try to fucking fuck with you as much as they can. Who likes a child molester? Nobody. So they'll tell fucking sick lies, sick shit like this, so it gets the community involved. So now the community will get involved with these people, and they'll drive around, they'll accelerate in front of your house all day. And this is where this is a tactic called sound campaigning. Now, a sound campaign, it's where the community harassment tool, hear that? Sound campaign. Anytime I come outside, they do this, they drive you crazy. Now, it's a community harassment tool. Abnormal levels of sound are directed at the victim and the house of victim. Cars deliberately braking or accelerating when they pass. People talking loudly. Hear it next door? People talking loudly all night, all day. Garbage trucks and other loud vehicles like fire trucks, ambulances, and countless other tactics used to keep the victim in the fight or flight mode. That's me. So what they're trying to do to me is they're trying to keep me always on edge, like always paranoid, always on edge, where I can never relax. They're trying to fucking break me down. They're trying to take my self-esteem. They're trying to take my self-confidence. They're trying to do all this shit, okay? Now, I'm gonna run through these tactics. These are gang stalking tactics that are used. You can go online, you can look them up. Every one of these tactics, if you look up even on YouTube, there's thousands of videos, dude. People are coming forward. This shit's getting exposed. This is a real stalking issue. If you actually prove that these motherfuckers are doing this, they'll get 20 years of fucking peace for this shit. This shit ain't no game. But you gotta remember that they got the community working with them, and this is happening in every state, and it's happening bad, you know? And I lived this shit for 2 years, so I learned, thank God I knew, I had somebody that was around me that was smart, that went through this, right? He did a bomb threat a long time ago when he was a young kid to a school, so he got gang stalked for years, and I used to laugh at him when he used to tell me that. But now, he acknowledged me like years ago on all this shit and all the tactics. And once I learned them, they weren't able to fuck with me like they fuck with other motherfuckers, dude, because I knew the tactics. So I use my other tactics to fucking boil out that tactics. These motherfuckers don't scare me. But see, okay, so everybody knows what being on surveillance is, okay? If you're a motherfucker like me, I've been in trouble my whole life. I ain't gonna lie, I got 9 felonies, 36 misdemeanors, okay? I'm a piece of shit to the community. Community don't like me. They don't give 2 shits about me. They don't even want me on these streets, okay? So it's a form 2, and what they also do is it started off with, they did a lot of testing on me, like, I didn't want to get into that right now, but I'll talk about that in part 2 where they did the testing and shit. And they pretty much used me as a guinea pig so they could like do mind control, and it's a big government thing too. It has a lot to do with the government, you know, and surveillance, being followed, electronically surveillance, computers, phone hacking, monitoring, and all online bugging of the home. Shit, listen, dude, I can be watching a porno, just say, okay? A random porno. It's normal, you know, motherfuckers do that shit. I'll get up, or I'll put it in, and all of a sudden, people start honking their horns and shit. Like, how are they? My windows are breaking campaigns. So conditioning is basically trying to take the victim and trying to put new shit into his head so he starts thinking different, thinking he ain't worth shit. Now, what these people do is they try to break the person down so bad that they're either going to turn themselves into a mental institution, they're going to go ham on one of these motherfuckers and beat them up so they get locked up for abuse. They're going to try to get them locked up as long as they can, or they're going to the victim's just going to kill himself, because he doesn't know what's going on. Thank God I do know what's going on, and it was kind of funny because I was putting up videos before people were even coming forth with this shit. So people were laughing at me like I'm on drugs and I'm fucking mental putting this shit up. And this shit's really going on every fucking day, all night. See that shit? Now, listen, I'm going to make a whole episode on this shit. We're going to go out, and I'm going to bring you guys into the streets, dude. So basically what I'm going to do today is I'm going to tell you what's going on with me. I'm going to tell you some of the tactics they're using. Part 2, I'll tell you a little bit of the shit I went through, and then we'll go out on these streets. We'll go out, we're driving in the car. I don't care, dude. We'll go out, and I'll show you personally how bad this harassment is, okay? Now, conditioning is where, like, the victims are sensitized to certain stimuli, where everywhere the victim goes, someone will cough as they walk past. They'll do hand gestures. They'll use color in people's clothing to annoy the victim. And cars beaming their headlights on you in parking lots everywhere you go. The goal is to make you self-police. You will look crazy because in your mind, anyone around you that coughs, you believe is involved. So they're making you look crazy. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to condition you into looking crazy. So when you do, or if you do come forth, just like I did at first, and I told my counselor, I was like, look, I said, I'm being followed by fucking 10, 15 cars at a time. Everywhere I go, there's people following me, staring at me. Like, what's going on? He goes, look, you sound like you're on drugs. He goes, I'm going to put you in Pine Rest, dude. If I didn't have them videos of them people hiding behind them bushes, fucking with binoculars and shit, I have videos of that shit right now. So he was putting me in Pine Rest. When he seen that, he dropped me the next fucking week. All of a sudden, I don't have a counselor. Isn't that fucking weird? All of a sudden, they'll go to the extents. These people are narcissistic motherfuckers. But you gotta beat them. Beat them at their own fucking game. People want me dead. People want me off this fucking goddamn community, People don't care. It don't matter. They don't care. It's about what you did in the past. And what they're trying to do is fuck your mind up so bad. Here's another tactic called anchoring. People will provide false rationalities for harassment. Rationalities are planted to keep the victim confused. It causes self-doubt, fear, intimidation, and destructive thoughts. So now what they're doing when they're anchoring, so they're trying to keep the fucking victim looking stupid. They're trying to get him all confused and mad, so he lashes out on somebody, so he gets assault charge and goes to jail. Or they're going to make him look so mental that the fucking once the mental health evaluates you crazy with this gang stalking shit, then you're fucked. Your word doesn't mean shit. You can't even defend yourself because you're already labeled now. And there's a tactic called that. And these tactics are straight off. These are doctors and these are professionals that have the evidence and they've looked into this. And this is a real fucking thing. So I'm just giving you guys the basics, like the warm up shit. It's just shit. This is cakewalk to me. Like shit I've been through. I've been through some real fucking gang stalk shit. But I'm talking electric shock shit, man, microwave shit. I'll tell you about that in the next episode. And then we'll go into some proofs. I got all videos. They wiped out 2 of my clouds. They throttle my internet, which I'm surprised they ain't throttled now. But they'll throttle my internet. They'll fucking take it off so you can't hear me, man. They'll do all kinds of shit. I've been through 14 phones in 2 months, if that tells you anything. Anyways. Here's another one they do. It's mobbing, gang stalking, which I told you guys about. It's where everywhere you go, you will see a display of people following you. They use words conditioned in your name to draw attention. Like, so say I'm in Walmart or something, right? Some dude's like, Nick, but he's talking to his friend, but he's using my name. Or he'll use my dad's name, like Joe. Or so you look, they use words. They try to get your attention and they try to fuck with you, dude. They fuck with you everywhere you go. I can't go to no store without being followed. I can't go anywhere without being followed. And this has been like this since, actually, I think a lot of this stemmed from going on that fucking Dr. Phil shit. Because I lied on TV. I fucking said I was fucking ripping off the government and shit. And look at my criminal record. I mean, come on. Anyways, no, I don't care who you are. I don't care how bad I hate somebody or something. No one deserves to go through this. No one deserves to have their confidence, their self-esteem, everything ripped away from them. You fight for that shit. Fuck that shit, you know? I gave up everything to fight these motherfuckers, dude. And just like that happened in Ohio a month or so ago. Motherfuckers suing these motherfuckers left and right. He's already got 40 of these motherfuckers locked up and sued. They're narcissistic gang stalkers, dude. They're fucking fucked up people. They don't care. They just want you dead. Okay, now this is called street theater. Now this is a funny one. I'll tell you a little story on this one. Street theater, the definition is groups will perform fake confrontations, scenarios to test your reactions pertaining to your conditioned words or pertaining to particular situations. So I was in a hotel one night, right? And they thought I was in there fucking smoking meth or whatever the fuck they thought I was smoking, okay? So the next morning, there's all these sirens going on, these ambulances outside. I wake up, I'm smoking a cigarette outside the door, and they act like all these people are dead next door from doing meth because they thought I was on fucking meth. So they fucking had all these people next door fucking, and they act like, oh my God, like it's a street theater. I've had them do so I'm talking shit one day when that Black Lives Matter stuff happened. All of a sudden I go inside and they act like these black guys got hit on a fucking, they try to make you, it's just all fucked in the head, dude. It keeps you always guessing, wondering what's going on, makes you look crazy. That's what they want you to do. So you just gotta always hear that beep. That's called whistleblowing. What they do, I've already been on them with the beep, so like I was so narcissistic when that shit started. Like when they used to beep at me, like anytime I come out of my house, they beep their horn, right? And it tells the other ones that, oh, here he is. So then they can start following me or they can start going by my house, this and that. It's called whistleblowing. Anything I'm telling you guys, look up on YouTube. There's thousands of videos on everything I'm telling you. Street theater, whistleblowing, gang stalking. And I'm just starting. I'm just giving you guys the start of it. This shit gets deep and deep and deep, okay? So now what they do is they play this crow and these fucking rooster calls every time I come out of my house now. I'm hip to the fucking beeping. I fucking downloaded a video of 8 hours of car beeping, and them motherfuckers want to beep at me, so I let that shit go all night. Get a taste of your own medicine, bitch. But that's vindictive, and I don't want to be vindictive. So you know what? And that's falling into their trap. You don't do that. See, when I first started, I didn't know what was going on, so I kind of was, vindictive as fuck at them. Anyways, this is another fucked up tactic. This is called V2K voice to skull. Now, listen to this. This is what they do. Sounds used to psychologically break down the victim. It's to cause the victim to doubt their sanity and push them into a mental health system, to torment the victims and never give them a moment of peace. Once admitted to the mental health, this will discredit victims and they'll make them look crazy and mentally disabled with mental problems. Now, this is their whole goal. They want you to tell people that you're getting gang stalked. They want you to say, a normal person like you come up, hey, look at that car over there. They're watching me. See that car? I look crazy. Really? You look at it and like laugh or something. That's just someone sitting in their car. You literally have to go through this shit. You literally have to know this shit's happening to you. Now, I have probably, I'd say at least 70 some hours of footage, dude, and that's a lot. I've been filming for they took my first year, and they fucking destroyed most of it. I got some of it back. I got like the ones where they're hiding behind bushes on me and they're fucking planting shit. And so I planted my own fucking cameras and shit. I caught a lot of them doing this shit and I caught them doing that. And I got them beeping every fucking time they go past. And I got so many gang stalk shit on video. So I'm going to be putting all this together and I'm exposing these motherfuckers, dude. So this is just the beginning. We're going to be putting up videos, all this shit. I mean, we're going to be going live in this shit. I'm going to show you guys, dude. This shit ain't no joke. Okay. Let's just get through these tactics. This is like, your initial tactics, and then we'll get to the real tactics tomorrow or whenever I go live, maybe a couple of days or something. So, the use of electronics, what they do is they affect the eyesight of the victim. So, they originally developed for military and police crowd control called dazzling. So and it will make you vomit. Like, anytime I go outside, usually, that's why I be wearing dark glasses now. Like, they'll have it where it's almost like where I get dizzy. I feel like I want to go back to bed. It's like they can use this in microwaves too. It's a government thing. The government has developed a lot of, they use it for mind control now, and they developed a lot of fucking shit out there to fuck people up. Just look it up, man. And I don't want to give you too much of this at once because it's going to bring you from one level of gang stalking to the next. This is, like I said, any of these definitions I'm giving you, go ahead, feel free to look them up. And thank God to society and people all over the world. People are coming forth and they're fucking, because if you can prove that these people are gang stalking you, you can prosecute these motherfuckers. You can sue them. Dude, they're fucking stalking your fucking life, dude. They're trying to end your life. They're trying to put you through misery. Man, telling you, you got to fucking fight these motherfuckers. But you know what? Thanks to the society, everybody's fighting now, dude. And like I said, just that even the news was doing that article. Look it up. It's in Ohio. Gang stalking. Just put a gang stalking sound campaign. Gang stalking sound campaign. It'll come right up. If you look that up, you'll see the news was just there. And the news was fucking filming this shit. And there's people going by, cops even beeping at this house, harassing these fucking people. Crazy. They're all in on it, dude. It's fucking nuts. Okay, so basically, sound campaigns is where the community harassment tool, they pretty much do sounds. They'll go by and they'll fucking rev their engines all fucking day. They'll fucking brake all hours of the night, all day, so it keeps you in that fight or flight mode, okay? Okay, now here's another tactic they use. They use this a lot on me for a whole year. I didn't sleep. So it's called sleep deprivation, okay? So this is where the victim is working, where the victim is woke all hours of the night. He's kept awake for days at a time to affect concentration, modes, irritability, appearance, job performances, relationships, and it aids to discredit the victim. It's to make them sleep during the day, during the sound campaigns where they're more effective, and it keeps them awake at night. And it's supposed to paint the victim as being disruptive member of the community. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to say, oh, it's him at night. He's the one making the noises. He's doing this and that. I mean, how do you think some of these neighbors feel in this fucking areas and shit? They don't need to hear this shit all day long, but they do, you know? And try to prove it. Try to prove it. And motherfuckers will laugh at you, think you're crazy. Like, I never thought, like, I've been through some shit, okay? I've been through the fucking prison system half my life. Fuck. And nothing has been as crazy as this and hard as this. I mean, when I get to telling you about this fucking electric shock shit they do, like one time they zapped me in my fucking face, dude, so goddamn hard I fell down. And they were zapping my foot for like 3 months. My foot had problems. Like, dude, this shit is all videoized, man. This shit's, and I sound crazy right now, but you will see. You will see. And then when we get through this, and then I bet you guaranteed just within the week, I'm going to start taking you out with me. And you're going to see, and you guys are going to be fucking shocked. Like, wow, this shit really exists. Dude, it does. Okay, so here's another tactic they use called baiting. There's probably 3 or 4 of them that just passed. Hi. Be nice to them. Baiting and entrapment is where the victims harass to the point that they lash out at people and commit a crime. So basically, they want you to lash out at them. They will purposely do shit like they want you to do shit like assault. Harassers will activity provoke verbal and physical confrontation, and I can't read my own writing. They're prompted into activities such as drug use, sexuality, and criminal activity. So a lot of these people will try to get you back into criminal activity. They'll try to get you. They'll play that. They're called flying monkeys and shit. Look it up, flying monkeys. They'll be there for a couple days and you'll never see them again. These motherfuckers are there to confuse you. They're there to fucking piss you off. They're there. Like, just random motherfuckers will walk up on you and shit. Like, I'm telling you, like, I talk some crazy shit. Like, I even caught myself up doing it again the other day. Whole carload of black guys, man. They want to fucking car, almost hit me when I was on my crosswalks. I said, bitches, get out of the fucking car. Like, I should not done that, you know, because that's my old way of thinking. But you know what? I have no fear. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if I die, but I'm going to die defending our next. This is our next generation. You want our fucking kids going through this shit? You want people going through this shit? I gave up on music. I gave up everything so I could fight this shit, dude. And I'm going to fight it. You're going to see. But if anything, I'd like to be a counselor, you know, and help people. I'm going to help them get through this. There's people that are locked up right now in mental institutions because they've tried to claim and they try to say what's going on. And the people looked at them crazy because that's what they're trying to do. Anyways, we're almost through this. This is, like I said, I'm only giving you like 20 tactics today, and I'll go back through them before we end. Go ahead, look that shit up on YouTube. Some of you motherfuckers will start believing me when we go live. I'm telling you. This shit's almost unbelievable. But it needs to be exposed. I already got some videos I'm going to be putting up soon. This shit needs to be exposed, okay? It's being exposed by other people, but it needs to be exposed by me. I probably had it one of the hardest. Gaslighting. This is a psychological abuse. This is undermining the victim to make them doubt themselves. So what they do is they lose all self-confidence, all self-esteem, and the easier to manipulate them and push them towards mental health pathway. So basically, you're trying to discredit these people. Like someone like me that they used to be like, I'm my own person, I'm confident, I do what I do. They try to break me down, so I feel like I'm low, no self-esteem, no confidence. They want to break me down. They want to get rid of Crimson. They ain't gonna get rid of me. You better kill me, motherfuckers. Black bag jobs. So this is where the harasser breaks into the victim's home and places objects in different spots and hides objects in important stuff of the victims to cause self-doubt. Okay, and then you're like, always, where'd it go? Man, you know how many times that happened to me. And fear that their property is being fucked with, and they look paranoid, and the harassers can sell them as delusional paranoia. So, like, say you, like, look at how fucking crazy this shit got. Like, I got credit cards stolen, I got my fucking bank cards, I got my ID stolen 3-4 times, I got crazy shit. Look at, I literally got this shit right now. This is my key fob Cadillac, dude. This is a loose fucker. I don't got a Cadillac. I gotta go pay $300 to get another one. I fucking sold my own zipper up. I fucking put my credit cards in here. I'm like, dude, I'm not getting my shit stolen again, dude. Because these motherfuckers will try to come in when you're sleeping and shit. It's just crazy. Listen, I had I can't wait to show you guys some of these videos. You know how Tupac was on stage and did, like, when he was, after he was dead, and they did the what do they call that, where they can take somebody and put a mirage or something like that. They had fucking Shadow running through my house one day, dude. Like, this shit's crazy. It's on video. Like, they can put this government shit is so crazy, and this gets into another level. Like, they got the missing 411 going on, and people are like, what's missing 411? Well, every single state, thousands of people are disappearing in fucking forests, and it just happened again the other day. Listen, people, this shit is crazy. It's all government conspiracy shit. Government started the gang stalking program. Now the community's involved. Like, they're doing it everywhere because they don't got the funding to fucking, they're not hunting terrorists right now. They got so much time on their hands. They're fucking with people like me, and they're doing tests and experiments on people like me that are fucking criminals, that are fucking, they don't give a two shits about me, dude. Society don't want me or in fucking society anyways, you know? So fucking, we're almost through this. This is a tactic called propaganda and disinformation. So this is a key element to suppress knowledge. It requires the victim to be unaware of gang stalkers, gaslighting, etc. So all their time is devoted online to create discomfort, so they no longer want to reach out for help. So basically, you know, you're driving them crazy. You're trying to get them. You're reaching out to people. People are laughing at you. They're thinking you're on drugs. They're thinking you're fucking mentally ill. I mean, this is the whole purpose. This is what they got to do, you know. So let me read this one more time to you, because when I first started, I should have started it different. But I'm a little excited, you know. I haven't talked to you motherfuckers in a while, you know. So gang stalkers, they rely on disbelief, discrediting, so their harassment can be designed to mimic mental health issues. Basically, they're doing this to make you look crazy, too. They rely on abuse, so immoral as to be disbelieving, and victims resort to looking crazy by taking videos, photos, recording their every encounter to make them look high on drugs, paranoid, crazy, and unfound claims made against gang stalkers. Victims are made to feel helpless and in every attempt to defend themselves, and it's used against them if they seek help to feel helpless. And at times, they are admitted to mental health facilities, jail, or death. Narcissistic people are sick. I wrote it after that. These are actual definitions. You can go to gang stalking tactics if you want to Google it. Look up gang stalking tactics. You can see, they'll give you definitions of them. I'm actually to a higher level. I went through it's called traumatic mind control. Look up beta sex kitten. I was a beta sex kitten. They try to change my sex and interested in different fucking sexes and shit, dude. Like, they fucked me up bad, dude. And this shit's all real. Like, you might be laughing right now, but this shit's so real, dude. It's crazy. But I have a lot of the videos still, and what I had to do is I had to buy a separate camcorder that had a chip. I couldn't do nothing Wi-Fi. They take everything, even my video cameras. Wi-Fi, they can get right in. They can control your Wi-Fi, shut it down. Like I said, I went through 12 or 13 phones in 2 months. They can literally people can plug in one thing real quick. They're in my phone right now, dude. They control my phone all the time. They shut it down. They fucking, dude, I can't even have a phone, even an iPhone. It don't matter. Like, they're in my phone all the time. So, like, they're no privacy. They're cyber stalk me. They're like, my life, they try to make my life miserable. But you know what? I'm miserable. I do me. You know what? And it is what it is, you know. But to survive this shit, I'd rather help somebody, you know. I'd rather help people that actually need the help, that are stuck in these facilities, and people that, because a year ago, like, I was complaining about it. I almost got stuck in a facility for talking about this shit and for telling. If I didn't have that video, I'd have been in that motherfucker, dude. And then they would have probably dosed me up with a bunch of fucking Seroquel or whatever the fuck, you know. And it's just crazy. Now remember, smudge campaign. This is how they get the community to work with you. So what they'll do is they'll tell the community people, they'll give them like $50 a week Walmart gift cards and shit like that. So a smudge campaign is basically they're going to tell any lie they can to make you look really, really bad. Like, yeah, he's under investigation for child pornography. So, or anything like that. So all these community stalkers, all these community members want to stalk you too, because now they think you're a threat to the community. So they make you sound like that. It's crazy, dude. It is really, really crazy. I almost want to walk down the road with you motherfuckers. So, but I hope I didn't load too much knowledge at once on you. Like I said, just for starters, look up on YouTube, look up gang stalking, mob stalking. If you want to look at the news one, the news from last month, they actually were prosecuted 40 people now. You can look up gang stalking sound campaign. And you can see what they do to people. They did to these old couple just for buying a house that they didn't want them to buy. So they turned the whole community against them, and all the gang stalkers stalked them. They fucking sat. They beeped. They said 100 beeps every fucking couple hours, dude. Like, they just annoyed these old couple, dude. So sad, dude. They didn't do anything. They didn't even buy the house. They were wanting to buy it just because they wanted to buy it. They fucking stalked them. And these are narcissistic people, dude. And it's sickening. You know, I fucked up my whole life. I was narcissistic. I fucking committed felonies, and look at my record, you know. It's nothing to be proud of, but you know what? Yeah, but people change, you know, and people need to change. And, you know, as soon as I wanted a life and I tried to get my kid back, they fucked with me so bad, so I couldn't get them. Purposely, we're trying to, and, you know, eventually I'll go to court, and I miss my son, you know, and I want to raise my kids and shit, but like, dude, going on that Dr. Phil shit ruined a lot of shit, because we made it up for TV and a lot of it, and it showed I was ripping off the government. So fuck, they don't care about me, you know. Like, stalk the fuck out that nigga, you know. But I'm just getting over the coronavirus. I actually did catch it finally. You guys remember when I was talking so much shit about it? I fucking caught that bitch, and it laid me down, but my body fought it, and I'm like my third week now. I got the cough still in my lungs, really bad, but I pretty much beat that fucking coronavirus. That was pretty bad. Thank God I didn't die, you know. I'm still here. So, but like, yeah. So what I wanted to do, I was gonna start a whole new channel, but I didn't. I'm gonna keep you guys on this channel and shit. What we're gonna do, I'll talk about like some of the real harsh shit tomorrow. Like I said, look up sound campaign, gang stalking sound campaign, gang stalking. Look up street theater. Look up just to look up, just to know I ain't bullshitting. See thousands of videos on each category, and you kind of look at it and see what other people are going through, like me. And they got video up there. There goes the sirens. Yeah, there's sirens every fucking 10 minutes around here. Then as soon as they go past my street, they turn off their sirens. Sickening, dude. It's really sickening. It sounds crazy, but it's real. Look up sound campaign. Yeah, just do them three right now. Let's see them. They hate me talking about this. So this is the craziest shit. So when I first went last year, I kept getting stalked by ambulances. I'm like, dude, these fuckers are putting their fucking sirens on and then turning them off right when they pass me, or right when it was fucking my head. I'm like, why are they doing this shit to me? And fire trucks and all that, and find out that they got all this, you know, like they have to make the same budget every year, or they don't get the fucking money from the government, you know. So they participate in gang stalking programs and shit like that. Believe it or not, UPS does, FedEx. Like, I got like 200 videos of UPS just follow me, the same guy. It's crazy, dude. They follow your every move, and like they'll sit in parking lots and they just watch you. It's sickening. They put their high beams on, and that's how they watch you. It's you get used to it after a while. It almost becomes a normal. But then when you meet somebody new, or when you tell people about this, they look at you crazy. People are like, that's just a UPS truck sitting there. Like, but see, they weren't with you. They didn't know that you've been going through this for so fucking long, you know? So, see that shit? They stared right at me. They cut through my yard. to motherfucking go to their house. They, what the fuck is that? They're pissed because I'm exposing this shit. This shit is exposing these people for what they are. Like, these people are gonna go down, every one of them. You know, as much as I can. What up, Randall J?
What up, dude?
I like.
Go spray air freshener in the bathroom. I got some in my car.
Oh shit! You tore that shit up. I like the Guns N' Roses shirt. You want me to holler at that black girl? What up with you, girl? Exactly. Hear that bitch? She a gang stalker anyway. She don't even belong there. But you're not even supposed to, like I said, you're not even supposed to even feed into these motherfuckers. You're not supposed to talk to them. You're not supposed to do, you know. But dude, I'm the kind of motherfucker that doesn't care. I'll say what's on my mind, and I say it. And I'm starting to learn, you know, you can't do that all the time because, you know, like these motherfuckers will try to do anything now to talk to me. And oh, look at that, nice day for a white Russian, huh? Yeah, see, oh, look what they did in here. They popped tires in my driveway. See, mine sits on the jack because I had their popped tires. They fucking, look, I had to fix my shit because they fuck it up. But I got alarm on there now, so no one's gonna fuck with that. So, yep. They popping tires like crazy. Oh, so when I was homeless, you guys remember that? When I got out of jail, and I'm not gonna talk about my ex-wife, but you know, when I got out, I didn't have my home no more and shit, so I had to go get a new van. I had a van for a minute. I had to start somewhere, you know. So literally, everything was took from me. And this is, I guess, when I started getting gang stalked. I didn't realize it at first. I was getting gang stalked. So every 2 weeks, like I would get paid, like, you know, every couple weeks and shit for my job. I was working at Bradford White at the time. So every 2 weeks, these motherfuckers would pop. My tires are popped. All 4 of them usually, or 3 of them, or 2 of them. So I'm always constantly taking my money I was trying to save for a house or a trailer or whatever. I'm constantly taking that money and buying new tires every week. $400 every couple weeks. And then eventually they just had me jumped. And then after I was jumped, I went to the hospital, and my van with all my clothes in it. That's some nice clothes. Got stolen. They fucking took my van out. The cops found it 2 months later, already smashed and recycled. So they recycled my van. But you know what? It is what it is. You know, I didn't even fight for none of my old shit. Fuck it. They can have it all. Have the van. Psh. Look at me now. I got a caddy, all paid for, all fucking good. 2010. I don't care. So I'm good. I'm happy with that. I'm not a millionaire. I don't need fucking everything. I got my own house. I'm fine. You know, I'm happy. I'm content. I'm in the hood, but you know what? I'm the only white boy on this street. Motherfuckers know. Yeah, I am the only white boy in this street. But I represent. I ain't no bitch. I ain't no soft bitch either. But I can be a bitch. Only if they quit doing that beta sex kitten. Look that shit up too. Beta sex kitten. They can take some. That's gonna be more tomorrow when I get into the more of like a deeper level of. This is more of a government level. I gave you kind of basic gang stalking tactics. Like, look at these people. There's always people out. Now, I'm going to show you something. Now, watch these people paying attention to me, y'all. See them? They act like they're at their house. They're not really at their house. They're here to watch me and listen to me and report back and tell them what I'm saying. If you notice when I was doing this video, you can hear in the beginning, the motherfuckers riding by with motorcycles and trying to get, they're pissed, you know? So like, I'll be in my room, say I'm banging a bitch or whatever I'm doing something that they don't like. They'll come by and they'll fucking accelerate really fast, like past my house, so it rumbles like it's a sound campaign. They try to get me off edge. Like, I can't wait to show you guys these videos. It's crazy. But if we chill for a minute, you'll start seeing some shit. Y'all want to see some shit? Watch this. We'll just chill for a minute. Watch. We'll start having people coming down the road and shit and crazy shit. Like them girls that cut through the fucking yard that didn't even belong there and ended up going out. They just did that to distract me. They drove through my driveway and cut through the grass to go to my neighbors. Isn't that fucking crazy? Crazy shit. But yeah. I'm telling you, everything needs a voice, dude. People need a voice. People need somebody to stick up. Motherfuckers are scared to fucking stick up for this shit. I'm not. Shoot me, kill me, motherfucker. But you know what? My next generation, my kids are not going to go through this shit because I'm going to expose it, okay? I'm going to expose it, and I'll die exposing this shit. If it takes me dying to do it, I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna expose it because I ain't gonna be no hoe. I ain't gonna let these motherfuckers hoe me out and control my life and mind control me and fuck with my life. And you wanna fuck with me? I'll fuck with you. So basically, yep, see a little church over there? They caught me recording them, so they took off. Yep. Always watching. Remember, there's always somebody, 24/7 surveillance, always somebody watching. It's crazy. But hey, let me see who's on here. I'll give some people are leaving now. Okay, talk to y'all later, motherfuckers. Hey, tune in tomorrow. I'll bring y'all motherfuckers through on part 2, and we'll kind of talk about some more realer shit. Just wanted to give you a rundown. Go look some shit up on YouTube today. Let me know. Look up some of the things I told you. Just look up sound campaign, Gangstalked sound campaign, just for starts. Street theater. Look it up. All right. Holla back. I'll message later on tonight in the comments, so leave a comment. If you want me to ask me a question, fucking ask me a question. I'll try to answer it. So this is Crimson X to the motherfucking peace out. Love you guys.